It's time for the absolutely... I'm on my way! Completely! I'm almost there! Random! Why are there so many stairs? Podcast! Oh, jeez! With Andrew Rhodes.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to the absolutely completely random podcast for Saturday, November 6th, 2021. I'm your host, Andrew Rhodes, as always, here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel for however long it lasts. I'll explain that later. But still, folks, it's a pleasure to be here once again. And I have, 4 topics this week, because this has been a weird week. Of course it has. Anyway, what am I talking about? Well, Niantic is shuttering its Pokemon Go spin-off Harry Potter game. Yeah, you can't be a wizard no more, Harry, so, well, sucks to be you. And, yeah, good riddance. Unfortunately, all of the Gundam Cafes in Japan are closing down, which is really sad. They don't really give an explanation why, but I don't know, maybe we'll find out in later days, but it's just horrifying. Now I'll explain. Roblox. For those of you that play the game, you do know that, Quote the Devil, it was down for a while. I don't know how, I don't know if it's still down or not, but, yeah, it was down for a while. Yeah, that was fun. And anime holidays we'd love to add to the calendar if nobody stopped us. And yeah, I gotta admit, there's probably a few of them I'd love to add to the calendar. Yeah, here. Any possible way we can have this be a moment where we don't have to do anything? Be like Christmas? No, I didn't fucking think so. But all of this and more this week on the absolutely, completely random podcast. Before we go into this any further, you know the song and dance. I'm sure you do. ARHOADS-2012 on eBay. A wide variety of stuff for sale. Trading cards, DVDs, action figure parts, what have you. One person's trash is always another person's treasure on the worldwide flea market. So come on by, say hi. If I don't have what you're looking for, I'm certain somebody else probably does. So come on by and say hi. And that's ARHOADS-2012 on eBay. You can also follow me over on Twitter in Social Media City in the Information Superhighway. In Social Media City, you can come over to Twitterville and you'll find me at Otaku Rhodes. That's the @ symbol, capital O, TAKU, capital RHOADS. Over on Twitter. Don't forget to check out the official Web Designer 18 Facebook page. I do have a Patreon page, patreon.com/Web Designer 18, and I do have a Ko-fi page. Yay, I have a lot of stuff. Yeah, none of it's good, but I have a lot of stuff. And don't forget, while you're here on the channel, though, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and above all else, thank you for being such wonderful people and putting up with me, because it can't be easy, apparently, putting up with me. But, yeah, thank you so much. Alright, so it's the part where I get to talk about how my week went. I believe the word clusterfuck comes to mind when I think about how my week has gone. I literally foresee the words clusterfuck, because that's been my week. So in their nonchalant way, without actually coming right out and saying it so that they can't be held liable and accountable, I was kind of given an ultimatum at work, in a way, of either commit fully to my job or look for something else. And it wasn't that they came right out and said it to me, it was more of the, we really want you in here full-time, we really don't want you doing anything outside of this job, we really want you doing this job and this job alone, nothing outside of it, nothing, indifferent to it. We want you here. And to be honest with you, I don't want to be a manager. I don't want the responsibilities that come with being a manager. I don't have the temperament for it. And they're not getting the concept of I'm content with what I'm doing for now. I am looking for something else because I'd like to leave. No, we want you to stay. And they're trying their damnedest to get me to stay. Even the acting store manager with the, do you know tech? Do you understand technology? Do you know how to use a computer? Well, yeah. Oh, good. That's what a majority of our customers want. They just want somebody to explain the technology to them. that's not the point of anything. But apparently, so I might not be able to do my YouTube channel anymore. Because they keep screwing with my schedule, tremendously screwing with my schedule now, because I just recently, I was supposed to go in Sunday at 7 a.m. Now I got to be in there at 5. I'm going to have to probably work Monday. I'm knowing how they're screwing around and how we're so totally fucked right now. I'm probably going to have to go in Tuesday. I'm scheduled Wednesday. Possibly might have to go in Thursday. And I'm scheduled for Friday. So they're kind of making it so that I can't do anything else. They're gung-ho on you will be Five Below and nothing more. And I don't want to be. I don't want to be like full-on manager. It just, yeah. So, and yeah, it's no secret where I work. Because if you actually, I said it like many podcasts ago. But yeah, so that's sort of been going on this week. Because we're just, the holidays are kicking up. I get that, but at the same time, there is such a thing of I can't do it because I am helping the local fire company a bit. They don't really want me doing that anymore, so that's, not really helpful. Yeah, so this has just been an overall wonderful fucking week. I am looking for something else. I've been looking for another job. I've been trying to find another job, but unfortunately, I'm not getting any luck in that department. And most of the places that I do put in an application for, by the time I get to the, hey, we'd like you to come in for an interview process, my current job changes my schedule, so I can't even schedule an interview. So that's the part I'm up to now, where they know I'm looking for something else, so to make sure I can't find something, they're screwing with my schedule tremendously, so that I can't look for anything else, I can't find anything else, and this way we don't have to worry about him leaving and he'll stay here. You're not giving me a choice, and that's what's annoying me. But yeah, so that's literally been most of my week. It has not been well. I've not been sleeping because of it. It's been driving me fucking batty, especially the last couple nights. It has been driving me batty. And this is just the tip of the fucking iceberg as far as I'm concerned. Because this is driving me fucking nuts. Because it's basically, we don't want you doing anything outside of this job. We want you to be here completely. Commit yourself to this job completely. No, I got to help this place out today. No, I do this. We want you in here fully. No, you leaving to go here. No, you leaving to go here. No, I can't, be here today because I have this I have to do. No. They don't want that. So, yeah, that's fun. And the thing is, and I can hear my friends now, oh, you're just making excuses. No, I'm not making fucking excuses. Because it's basically, if I'm reading it correctly, it's the acting store manager's tired of bouncing between two stores and figures that because I have at least 5 years experience there, that, if I do this, this, and this to you, then I can fast track you to management material, and I don't want to be a manager. I don't want any of the responsibility of that. I don't even want to. It sickens my stomach just even thinking of it, to be honest with you. And yeah, that's been my fucking week. One massive screw you after another. And constantly changing my schedule on me. And it's not like they're giving me a lot of notice. Now, granted, this time I got a bit of a notice, but most of the time it's like 5 hours before I'm supposed to fucking go in. They're changing my schedule. Or just about 12 hours or less. Then it's like, we need you to come in instead of 7 at 9. What? Yeah, we need you to be in here at 9, not 7. And that has been my huge issue with this entire thing so far. But yes, it's not been pleasant. My week has sucked. And with the revelation that was kind of given to me yesterday in a way, I might have to consider giving up my YouTube channel to make them happy. So, yeah. I'm not supposed to be happy. I'm not supposed to be happy. Nothing I do is supposed to make me happy. I have to make them happy because then I will be the mindless drone that they want, and that's what I'm going to end up having to do. And it really saddens me because I was really hoping to make this YouTube channel better, but I'm probably going to have to give it up. I'm going to have to give up helping the local fire company. I'm going to have to give up a lot of stuff because they want me in there basically full time. No other distractions, nothing outside of this place. There all the time. No ifs, ands, or buts. So, yeah. That's been my fucking week, folks. So, hopefully the channel will survive. Hopefully I'll be able to find some way to make everything work. I hope. I don't see a way for it to happen, to be honest with you. I really don't. I've been racking my brain for like the last 24 hours trying to get this, well, it's a little less than 24 hours by the time I'm recording this, but for like the last day, trying to figure out a way to get this to work, trying to figure out every single possibility, try to anticipate their move before they make it, and I'm not exactly succeeding. So, the channel might end up going, which is, it's sad to me. It really is, because it would not only be this channel, I'd have to give up eBay, I'd have to give up, like anything YouTube related, I'd have to give all of it up to be there, to be a full-time person there, and I don't want to be a manager. I don't want that fucking responsibility, and I'm probably going to have to do that. And it sickens me that they're forcing me into this in a way, and it's bothering me. It really is. So, yeah, that has been my week. That has honestly been my week so far. So, hopefully the channel will survive. If not, it's been a pleasure knowing all of you. I mean that. It has been a pleasure. If the channel doesn't survive, I will say a fond farewell to everybody. Believe me, I will. Because I won't, I'll say goodbye if it doesn't last. But I'm really hoping that I can pull this out of the fire and find some way to balance this out, or find something that I can do from home that I can still do everything else that I do. But I'm getting the feeling that's not going to happen, and that I'm going to be screwed. So, yep. There you go, folks. But anyway, let's not let that sad note screw us over, shall we? Let's enjoy the time we have left together, provided it lasts a long time. Hopefully this is just a little hiccup in the roadway, but if it isn't, and we get screwed, well, then we go down together, as far as I'm concerned. We'll go down together. Alright, so let's do this, folks. Let's, try to get this to work. Let's see if we can do this together. Alright, so Niantic, the creators of Pokemon Go, the reason why a lot of people were running bicycles into cars and falling off of cliffs and all that other fun stuff. You remember that entire fiasco, right? Well, I sure as hell do. Well, they came out with a spin-off game called Harry Potter Wizards Unite. And this will probably actually bum my friend's husband out, because I think he was playing this game. But they're shutting it down. It's getting shut down. Unfortunately, the Pokemon Go spin-off game did not... it wasn't a slam dunk, unfortunately. It was a swing and a miss, and it was a massive miss. So just 2 years after it launched, Niantic is already giving up on its Harry Potter Wizards Unite augmented reality experiment. Yes. And I did remember talking about this in a past podcast. I remember, like, you're a wizard, Harry. Run out into the street, Harry. You see the wand and the wizard, Harry? You're a wizard, Harry. Yeah, no. You can't be a wizard no more, Harry. Nope, can't be a wizard. So what was supposed to be Pokemon Go for the popular fantasy series, fantasy my ass, will instead just become a memory. Yeah, well, good riddance. When the game goes offline forever on January 31st of 2022. Would somebody like to play the Sarah McLachlan song of In the Arms of an Angel? Because I am not doing that. I want to get copyright strike. In the meantime, though, Niantic is doing what all mobile gaming companies do when they're basically swinging the axe down on top of their beloved, game, their beloved little project here. It's going to be moved off and removed from the from the app and Google Play stores on December 6th. So, yep, it's gone, folks. You got about a month if you want to download it and then play it till January 31st. Not a lot of time if you want to be a wizard, Harry. Go on, be a wizard, Harry. You got about a little over 2 months to be a wizard, Harry. That's about 2 months, Harry. Come on, Harry. Go be a wizard for about 2 months. It's also going to increase the rewards and decrease the cooldown times to make the game less grindy in its final days. While remaining bosses and events will continue to go live until the end of January. Any money players have already spent in the game, however, that's going to remain there. It's basically what happened. There was a game I played a long time ago, right when I first got into the mobile gaming market, and I got into the mobile gaming scene a bit. I played Digimon Heroes, I think is what it was called, and I loved that game. It was so fucking fun. Basically, it was similar to what Puzzles and Dragons is in a way. You selected your team of Digimon, they would go into battle, and you would battle other Digimon, and I had a lot of fun playing it. And I will admit, I put no money into it. I put no money into these, freemium games. I went into it. I grinded like crazy to get the one character, and believe me, I grinded like fucking crazy to get it. And then all of a sudden, Bandai Namco's like, nope, game's done. We're killing it. Because they came out with Digimon Links. And then, of course, they killed Digimon Links then because they came out with Digimon Unite. So it's like, yeah, that was their entire thing. But this is pretty much similar to what Bandai Namco did. I think it's similar to like what every gaming company does when the shit's starting to hit the fans. They'll up the rewards for it. Because they'll make it so that you can at least do as much of it as possible. And you can at least have some fun the last couple days. Like, hey, you didn't get the one character here. We'll give you a shit ton of this. You're guaranteed to get it now. I remember when it was when Digimon Heroes was ending, we kept getting the, you can use this to expand your memory slots where you can hold more Digimon. You can use this to get massive pulls. And I'm just like going crazy getting everything. And I'm like, oh yeah, I finally get the one character that I fucking wanted from the goddamn start when I started playing. And I get it like the literal last day. I remember getting like a whole bunch of pictures. I got a couple little video clips, and then the game was just gone. And I will never forget how I was pissed, because I'm like, this was a lot of fucking fun, and then they just up and kill it. And I'm like, god damn it. Because, their claim was that the money wasn't there, wasn't rolling in fast enough to suit them. They weren't making enough. And I'm pretty much, this is what is the issue with this game. It probably wasn't bringing in the money that Niantic was hoping it was going to. It wasn't getting the players they were hoping it was going to get. And it does happen, unfortunately. This is the same for like any freaking video game nowadays, too. Especially with the DLCs and all that other crap. You're going to have the process and the concept of, we can't, make this work really well for what we're doing. And on top of that, it's also we can't exactly do this either, because now we don't have the time, we don't have the money to add in this that we wanted to add in, because we don't have the player base. It's not worth the time and effort. The players will not be able to receive a refund on past purchases except where otherwise required by law. Harry Potter Wizards Unite developers wrote in today's announcement, we have a variety of fun gameplay changes during the remaining few months, so you will have the full opportunity to enjoy your remaining gold. At least that was, interesting, though. But there was, of course, the whole slew of people instantly throwing their hands up in the air going, what the hell? So this is somewhat surprising. Though it never reached the heights of Go, Pokemon Go has the Pokemon name pushing its popularity. The other games haven't really hit that. Though this does act as a stark reminder for the amount of money you put in, one day it will all be gone. Yep. So that's basically what it is. Those freemium games, you keep pouring money into it, and you're like, oh yeah, I have the ultimate cheat code, the credit card. And you're just using that left and right to, like, buy the in-game items and advance yourself. Like, I am the greatest character ever. We're shutting the game down. Wait, what? Yeah, that is exactly what it is when it comes down to it. But they said that, again, it's going to be ending on the 31st of January. It's going to be removed from the app stores on December 6th. So, yeah. And this recently happened, too, with another game that I play. Or I should say played. It was Hardcore Leveling Warrior. It was an idle game, and to be honest with you, I hadn't tapped the app in a long ass time, and when I tapped it again, I'm like, okay, it's not loading up, and then I'm checking to see maybe there's like an update or something to it. No, the game ended. If you downloaded it beforehand, you were supposed to be able to continue playing it, no questions asked, no problems, but I wasn't. You couldn't log in anymore. I was like, oh, son of a bitch. I was like, well, I'll be damned. Yeah, it was, it was weird. I'm not going to lie. It was weird. But yeah, so that was the entirety of that. But yeah, it does happen. The free-to-play game was also stuffed full of optional microtransactions. No shit. And harvested player data, but not enough apparently. VentureBeat reports that based on the data from mobile analytics firm Sensor Tower, while Pokemon Go made over $1 billion this year alone, Wizards Unite only brought in $40 million. Ow! Ooh, I think the movies did better than that. Yeah. Instead, Niantic is ready to focus on its next big digital surveillance game, Pikmin Bloom. The collaboration with Nintendo sees players exploring the world in search of little flower creatures and helping them blossom into something more, either by walking a bunch or spending it on in-app purchases, of course. The company's also working on a Transformers ARG and a bunch of other projects. With 9 games and apps in our development pipeline, some of which will go into soft launch in 2022, there are many more amazing worlds that we want to bring to life in new and unique ways, according to Niantic's blog post. It's anybody's guess when those worlds will actually come into existence or whether they can replicate or recapture Pokemon Go's lightning in a bottle before being snuffed out again. Well, if you got Nintendo back in your ass, the Pikmin one might work. Because remember, when Pokemon Go launched, Nintendo's stock skyrocketed. And then, in a stupid effort, first of all, I would have just... It's like, hey, Dad, let's stop, hey, our stock's going up. Why is our stock going up? Oh, there's a new Pokemon mobile game. We didn't have anything to do with that. We better tell people we didn't have anything to do with that. And then they have to tell everybody, hey, we had nothing to do with that. No, we had nothing to do with that mobile game. Beep. Well, that was a mistake on our part. Yeah, I would have just left it go. But yeah, no, I mean, it was the right thing. Niantic could have came after them then for that. But now if Nintendo and Niantic are teaming up, you got Nintendo's backing, so you know that Nintendo's going to be cool with this. And they could probably... Because I think Nintendo's coming out... I think there's another Pikmin game coming out. So I'm wondering if Nintendo's going to try to, tie this in with that. Because I know they did that with Pokemon Go, because you could transfer your Pokemon to Pokemon Home, and then put them into Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, provided it was the first 150 Pokemon. And I think you could do Melmetal that way, but I think Melmetal just had to go into Pokemon Home, and then you could transfer it into the 3DS game. So, but yeah, it's sad. Harry Potter, unfortunately, can no longer be a wizard. You can't be a wizard no more, Harry. You can't be a wizard, Harry. Nope, no more after January 31st. You can't be a wizard no more. It's sad, but in all honesty, when you look at the numbers, I think Niantic is probably thinking, this is going to be a great game. Everybody loves Harry Potter. And then you just have, this massive shitstorm of Harry Potter stuff, and I think they realized how niche that market is. And it's like, okay, next time we do our research, this was a failed experiment, but hey, Pokemon Go's picking up the slack where this one fucked up. We're fine. But yes, this is what happens when you look at this and go, oh, we're going to do really well with that. Okay, this was a mistake. We should never have done this, and we are walking away from this one. We're washing our hands of this one, folks. And in all honesty, I mean, this does happen, too, because you could have, a mobile app that's put out. And to be honest with you, I think the more simple it is, if it's a simple app from a gaming company, and they have, other more complex apps that come out, and then the simple one comes out, starts blowing up like fire, I think what they're doing, and this is just my opinion, by the way, is they're using that to help fund other projects. Look, this thing doesn't cost us jack shit to maintain. It's maybe $100 a month to maintain, and we're getting $4,000 a month for microtransactions. As far as they're concerned, that's $390. That's $3,900 worth of profit, and they're only having to spend $100 a month on maintenance. And it's like, that's extra income that we're getting that's funneling in that we can put towards this other project we have that's this massive project. Or we can use this to help, keep the other shit alive that's really fucking up. It's that entire concept that I kind of think runs some of those more simpler apps that pop up. But otherwise, it's basically, if the shit doesn't sell, the shit doesn't sell. I mean, there's really nothing you can do about it. I mean, shit sells or it doesn't sell. There is no in between. It's like what Yoda always said, do or do not, there is no try. Yeah, you either do or you do not. There is no beep and try. And that's goddamn true. There is no try. It's do or do not. There is no try. But, yep. But still, can't be a wizard no more, Harry. You're no longer a wizard, Harry. No more magic for you! So, in a massively shocking piece of news that popped up, we have come to learn that all of the Gundam cafes in Japan are shutting down. Every single one. 3 of the 4 are supposed to be shutting down. I think they said what? January 30th. And the last one's going to be closing in March. So 3 of the 4 are closing in January, and the last one's going to be closing in March. So this is horrifying, first off. So for those of you that were hoping to go to a Gundam Cafe, hate to break it to you, but you're now SOL. So it's been 11 years since the first Gundam Cafe opened in Japan, after which locations began popping up throughout the country. Their time, though, is coming to an end. The sun is setting on their empire, unfortunately. Yes, it's almost be like, you're looking at this like Mufasa and Simba standing on top of Pride Rock, looking out at the kingdom, and Mufasa going, everything that the light touches is our kingdom. What's that over there? That's closure. Don't ever go there. But it's getting closer, I know. Ah, crap, the sun's setting on our kingdom. God damn it. Yeah. That's basically what this is. But yeah, because they're all going to be closed by the spring of next year. The Gundam Cafe closure is going to be kicking off with Osaka's Gundam Square location shutting down on January 1st, 2022. After that, the Akihabara-based Gundam Cafe Tokyo brand core location was just opened in July, or on July 31st of last year, is going to be following suit on January 30th with the Gundam Cafes in Odaiba and Fukuoka. Yeah, so that sucks. The last one that's going to be closing is the Yokohama Gundam Factory Gundam Cafe. And that's going to be shutting its doors on March 31st. So that's it. Visitors to the Gundam Cafe, though, have enjoyed everything from themed drinks to food to special merchandise and, of course, the Gunpla kits. I mean, where else can you go and get a fucking Gundam model kit? Besides eBay and HobbyLink Japan and a lot of the online retailers and all that other fun stuff. Yeah. The official announcement, though, as of the Kotaku article, did not explain why. It didn't give a specific... Or, sorry, as of the... via Kotaku and... just pulled this off of Otaku USA, so actually both of them. Did not explain the reason for all the closures, but it did thank fans for all their patronage over the past decade. The impact, of course, of the pandemic had on tourism certainly could have played a major role. I'm willing to just think that people just don't really want to go to the cafes anymore. But yeah, I could see that being a massive issue because, you did have a lot of people that couldn't go to, like, the cafes. A lot of people were just, like, buying the model kits and that online, having them delivered, and yeah, so there is that. But it could have played a large role, we don't know. As for what's next, though, the announcement also mentions a new project that will be more suitable for the times. We'll sure to be following up once they know more. Yeah, I'm kind of interested in what they have in mind, too. But yeah, I mean, I can see their point. It's been at least a decade. It's been 11 years since the very first one opened. Now, granted, the last one, or one of the last ones that you're shutting down, literally just opened last year. So that's sort of a sad state there. I mean, I can just see all those people like, yeah, I love my job. Yeah, we're shutting this location down. Man, I hate my job. Yeah, it's like the death sentence. When you see that, the nail in the coffin just goes right through you, and it hurts. But, yeah, so it's understandable why they're a little, I don't really want to say hesitant, but why they're kind of like, I want to say, dodging the question as to why. I mean, it's a possibility. And keep in mind, I think what they were banking on with a lot of these cafes, especially the one that opened up in July, they were banking on the Summer Olympics being a massive influx of tourism. Because remember, they were supposed to be having the Summer Olympics in 2020. They were supposed to be in like August, and then they were canceled for that year, postponed till this past summer. And even when they did happen this past summer, you could not be there. No tourism was allowed. A lot of the theme parks over there right now are seeing... I think they finally lifted a lot of that now, but in the summertime, the peak fucking seasons for them was basically... It was dry as a goddamn bone. I remember, I think it was the Super Nintendo World? It literally was open for like a week or a month, and then it had to be shut down again. So that definitely played a I'm going to say that played a massive role in this. There's a good chance that played a massive role in this decision. But yeah, keep in mind, if you're banking on like a shit ton of people coming into the country in tourism, and it's like, hey, this is going to be a huge selling point. We're going to make a shit ton of money. We're going to have people that are going to be coming in here. They're going to want to go to the Gundam Cafe. It's going to be great. And then the main vibe for what you're hoping the tourism is going to be bringing is instantly killed. And it's like, well, we're fucked. Hope you all, we're screwed. Have a nice one, folks. And then just walk away. It's sad, though, because I know there were a lot of people on Twitter that were like, all they really wanted to do, they didn't have a chance to ever go to one of these. They were hoping to go to one. And I kind of see their point why they're a little upset by it. I do. But at the same time, you know, shit does happen, folks. Believe me, shit happens. But yeah, I mean, I would have loved to have gone to one of these myself. I thought that I would have loved for them to have done one here in the States. I think they did try that, though, but I don't remember if they succeeded or not. Probably not. But they should have tried one of those here in the States. It probably would have worked really well. But yeah, I'm safe to say that I'm a little upset that it's gone too. I think it would have been... it's a really nice idea. Hopefully, though, because they said that they do have a new project that will be more sustainable or more suitable for the times. So maybe the cafe scene, they finally realized, hey, look, the cafe thing is dead. We really got to change this up a little bit. What would be really cool, and I'm going to say this, and I was reading this before when I was thinking this. What would be really interesting is that they would sort of do something akin to like a Dave & Buster's in a way, but they had it so that you could actually like, they had like an arcade section where you could go in there and you could play like virtual Gundam matches. Like, really bring the whole, we have this mobile app, you know, you stick your phone or your device, I mean, it could be a tablet, too, I have a fucking tablet, I don't have a smartphone, but you, like, stick your phone or your tablet onto the, like, device, and you activate the app, boom, brings in the data, and then all of a sudden, it's, like, perfect, everything's good, and then just like that, you're transported in, you can control it via, like, the joysticks and that, and literally go to town. That would be something I think would be more suitable for the times we live in, because you'd have more technology-based fun and adventure in that. Granted, you'd have to charge, though, for it, but still, it wouldn't be that... I wouldn't say be that expensive. But like I said, I would make it something like akin to a Dave & Buster's in a way. Kind of, like, not like the full, massive shit ton of arcade crap, but, you know... I knew I felt a sneeze. But something more, you know, like, here's a couple arcade cabinets. You stick your, like, you can sit down in this chair, you stick your phone or your smart device, be a phone, tablet, what have you, into the slot, and instantly you're transported into the Gundam world where you can battle it out in, you know, battles, like virtual battles with other players. And that would be, honestly, that would be really cool, in my opinion. You know, keep, like, the little restaurant section. You know, model kits over here. If you want to, like, get a little bit of food or something, that might be an option. If not, at least have the model kits here. Here's where you can get, you know, you can play the Gundam thing in, like, basically massive scale. And just go like that. That would be a cool idea, I think. But who knows what the future is going to hold for this. I'm looking forward to I'm hoping that they do manage to pull something impressive out, but who knows? It might work, it might not. I don't know. I'm not psychic. If I was, I would be able to give myself winning lottery numbers. And unfortunately, I'm not psychic. So, yeah, that sucks. But either way, hopefully this will pan out. Their plans will pan out. But it's sad to see the Gundam Cafe is coming to an end, though. But yeah, you know, shit happens, folks. Stuff can't last forever. I mean, there's a testament to that all over the world. Stuff has to eventually make way for other improvements, and some stuff just can't exist. It's a fact of life. Alright, so, obviously, if you know what Roblox is, or, yeah, well, Roblox, you should easily be able to tell what I'm going to be talking about next. Now, of course, I also want to see if this is back up and running, because keep in mind, I did get this article, and this article is from the 30th. So this is from last Saturday. There was an update then on Sunday, so I'm just double checking here, because there was no update. I want to make sure that this is actually back up and running here. Blah, 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 blah. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Okay, yes, it is back online again as of 5 days ago, so on the 1st. Okay, so it is back up now. It's according to the official Roblox Twitter. Okay, the Roblox Twitter status from the 31st. Okay, Roblox is back online. Thanks again for your understanding and patience, blah, blah, blah. We do apologize for how long it fucking took us to do this. You know, blah, blah, blah. Insert all that fun shit here. Yes, so. I can pull up their blog. Okay, cool. But yes, it is back up and running as of now. So it's back. There'll be a link to their blog, by the way, in the description, just in case you're wondering, though. There will be a link to the blog. I'm not going to leave you all hanging on that. There will be a link to the blog. But yes. So, an update on their outage. So, basically, what happened was the game went down. And for an online game, it is possible. There were people that were speculating it was because of Chipotle's promotion. Yeah. Free burritos were not the reason, according to the devs. According to the developers, it was not the reason. It was basically down for about 3 days, which, first off, that's impressive. Because I remember when I played Digimon Lynx, that game went down for about a month and a half. And I remember checking that every single day. Not up yet, 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 not up yet. Ooh, that changed, but still not up. Not up yet, 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 not up yet. Ooh, that changed again. Because I remember at one point there were changes like, hey, we're working on maintenance. Please be patient with us. Please keep checking back. And finally, when it did come back, they sent everybody notifications. I remember getting a notification, and I'm like, oh, I never got notifications from this game. And I tapped it, and it took me into the game, and it's like, maintenance has been completed. Game is now accessible again. Thank you for your understanding. Please wait for your in-game rewards. And that's when we got a shit ton of stuff. I was like, I would have been happy with like 3 megas. No, we got a crap ton of stuff. The rewards we got were a lot better than what I could have ever imagined getting. And I was like, oh yeah, I'm happy with this. Yeah, big time. But, yes, so the game went down. Frustrating players, they were blaming Chipotle. The developers were like, no, it's not their fault. It's not their fault. But players, though, are slowly returning to the game, but they're now back, of course. The devs did warn, though, that not all players would have access right away, but it appears that whatever the issue or problem were behind the prolonged outage has been fixed, and players were able to get back in now. So it's a giant platform. It went down for about 35, it was down like 35 hours on October 28th. It started, so basically like 3 days, and it was back up, but here's their update from their blog as of October 31st. So as most of the Roblox community is aware, we recently experienced an extended outage across our platform. We are sorry for the length of time it took us to restore service. A key value at Roblox is respect the community. And in this case, we apologize for the inconvenience to our community. On Thursday afternoon, October 28th, users began having trouble connecting with our platform. This immediately became our highest priority. Teams began working around the clock to identify the source of the problem and get things back to normal. It's something similar like what happened with Lords Mobile a few weeks ago. I got a notification that I was being scouted. I was going to go in quick to see if, what the hell's going on, and I couldn't log in. It was giving me a hard time logging in. And then all of a sudden, I backed out, went back in, and it's like, we noticed that some of our users are having issues logging in. If, please check this. If you do not log in automatically, please, try back later. I tried again, still nothing. And then all of a sudden, it's boom, emergency maintenance. We are down for maintenance. Please check back with us at 5 o'clock. Come 5 o'clock, it still was down. And I'm like this, come check back with us at 6 o'clock. I ended up finding out it was like 10 p.m. when it was finally fixed. And everybody was just granted a shield then, and that would expire like the minute you, 5 minutes after you log back in. And I'm like, okay, yeah, that works. That worked for me. I was fine with that. And so it was down. But this is definitely, I agree with them. Having the priority inconvenience to your community and stuff like that. Total connecting to the platform immediately became their highest priority, and they worked to get things normal. This was especially difficult outage in that it involved a combination of several factors. A core system in our infrastructure became overwhelmed, prompted by a suitable bug in our back-end service communications while under heavy load. This was not due to any peak in external traffic or any particular experience. Hence, this was not because of Chipotle's burrito giveaway thing, basically. Yeah. Rather, the failure was caused by the growth in the number of servers in our data center. The result was that most services at Roblox were unable to effectively communicate and deploy. Due to the difficulty in diagnosing the actual bug, recovery took longer than any of us would have liked. Upon successful identification, this root cause, we were able to resolve the issue through performance tuning, reconfiguration, and scaling back of some load. We were able to fully restore service as of this afternoon. So basically, they identified the issue. They basically retuned the system and retuned the server so that it wouldn't have the issue again. So basically, they corrected the bug. They reconfigured it so that the bug would not bother it again. And then they figured out a way so that, hey, if server A is overloading, server B is going to take over some of the excess from server A. And then C, D, so far down the road to help offset the massive load that's coming in. We will publish a post-mortem with more details once we've completed our analysis, along with the actions we'll be taking to avoid such issues in the future. In addition, we will implement a policy to make our creator community economically whole as a result of the outage. There are more details on this to come as part of our respect the community value. We will continue to be transparent in our post-mortem. First off, I love a company that's transparent. They're not going to sugarcoat this. They're not going to say, hey, well, no, this was what happened, but we inverted the flux capacitor to revamp power to the hadron system. So, yeah, they're not going to pull that bullshit. They'll come right out and say, okay, look, it was a bug. This is what the bug was. This is what the bug did. This is what we did to fix the bug. And this is the steps that we're taking to make sure that the bug doesn't happen again. Judging from what happened, I'm assuming it was probably a simple boot loop bug. At least from what I know about computers and servers and that. It could have just been a small little glitch in the matrix that happened because you have a whole crap ton of data piling in at one time. And then that data just overwhelms one section. That it'll try to offset some of that to something else, or it'll try to put some here, you go over here for a minute, okay, I'll take you. You go over here, I'll take you. And something might have slipped in that it didn't want to have slip in, and then that caused a massive... Then it's trying to remove that, and it's trying to find it to remove it, and it's blocking everybody else from logging on till it can remove it. And then when it finally removed it, by that point, everything had just bottlenecked, and it's we're closed. Yeah. the good analogy for me to kind of give that, at least from my understanding, that this is what the bug was. I'm not saying that that's what it is, but a good analogy that I can think of is, imagine the line at the DMV, and you're going next, window 3, next, window 2, next, window 1. Hey, I said window 3! Window 3! And then you go after that person, you tackle them to the ground, you drag them over to window 3, you tie them to window 3 so that they know they're at window 3, they're not going to leave window 3, and when you go back to the main desk, then all of a sudden, there's like 175 people, you take one look at it, and you're like, I'm off to lunch, and then you close the window. That's about the analogy I can think of that might have been what happened here, but I'm not saying that's what it was. To the best of our knowledge, there has been no loss of player persistence data, and your Roblox experience should now be fully back to normal. You can always contact our support team if you experience any hiccups using Roblox now or in the future. We are grateful for the patience and support of our players, developers, and partners during this time. So first off, that's really cool that they're at least transparent. I do love that. I hate companies that are just going to hide behind, well, we're investigating the issue, but we're not sure what exactly caused it, and we don't think we're ever going to figure it out. So it is good. But yes, that was, the whole thing. But the theory, though, that players were having before the devs squashed it, saying this was not the cause, and that would be hilarious if that actually was the cause, and the devs were, like, quick to go, no, that's not the cause, that's not the cause. Then their investigation proves that it was the cause. And they'd be like, oh, shit, that was the cause. Okay, look, we were wrong. That was the cause. That would be interesting for starters. But the supposed rumor going around was that Chipotle's was giving away $1 million worth of free burritos in Roblox. First off, who the hell would want a Chipotle burrito? That's the first question I have to ask. You want a Chipotle burrito? Oh, okay. Yeah, that event started about an hour before the server crash started. So it could have just, I could see where the people are coming from with the whole, that was the issue, that's what they're blaming. But, of course, you have Roblox that they're not going to write out and say, no, yes, that's exactly what it was. No, that had nothing to do with it. They'll launch an investigation, and like I said, watch that be hilarious that the investigation comes back, and it's like, okay, after our investigation, it is true, that is what caused the problem. We do apologize. That would be hilarious, but, yeah. But Roblox is being careful, though, to not blame a big partner for such a huge server collapse. Yeah, like I said, that's why they're quick to go, no, it's not their fault. We're investigating it. It might be, but we're not flat out saying it is. Let us investigate. Let us fix the problem. We will investigate what happened, and we'll go from there. And it could have just been Chipotle might have jumped the gun, because Roblox could have said, hey, this event can't start until this time, and Chipotle could have been like, it's like an hour before, it's close enough, and then they started the event, and they were trying to make sure that the servers could handle the load, and then BAM! Massive influx of people, BAM! Massive influx of people, BAM! Massive influx of people, and the server's like, I'm quitting! And shut down. That's that's a possibility. But yeah, I can definitely see why they're not going to blame them. But as for the actual reason the servers are down, they haven't explained it yet, but they will look into it. They are going to work on it. But yeah, so it's back. It's back. I just love how people, though, on Twitter were like, it's not coming back, it's not coming back, it's not coming back. Why isn't it coming back? They were just like so upset that it wasn't back up. I was so tempted to put up on Twitter the picture of the crying child at a Toys R Us that can't get a toy, or that can't have both the toys, and it'd be like, or have the Toys R Us that's closed, and the kid's pulling on the door. I want to see Jeffrey! I remember there was a meme. Somebody did an animated meme of that, and I was laughing. It was sad, but I was laughing so hard because it's like 8 o'clock in the morning. The goddamn place doesn't open till fucking 10 or 11 o'clock, and the kid's pulling on the door like, I want to see Jeffrey. It's like, kid, just fucking closed. They're not open yet. Are you crazy? Even I know they're not open yet. It's not a weekend either! But, yeah. But it is back up and running, though, now, happily, so... At least the servers are back up. Roblox is back. For all you people out there that were crying that it was gone, it's back. It's back, it's back, it's back. You're fine. Enjoy your... what the hell is the point of Roblox, anyway? Somebody explain that to me? I've never been able to figure that out. But, it's back up. It's all that matters. Enjoy. You know... Holidays are a pain in the ass. I mean, I have the 12 days of Rantmas that I'm kind of hoping at this point I can actually get up. Now, at this point, really, that's really gonna hurt me if I can't. That'll really hurt me. But there are holidays that everybody loves to celebrate. So on every calendar, you know, you have Groundhog's Day, St. Swithin's Day, Give Me a Beer Day. I wish there was a Dr. Pepper Day. I know there's National Pizza Day. There's Put a Pillow on Your Fridge Day. There's, what was that other stupid holiday? There's Pat Your Head, Rub Your Tummy Day. That was actually a really difficult holiday to narrow down. But there are some anime... I know somebody out there listening is like, did he just say what I think he said? Yes, there's a Pat Your Head and Rub Your Tummy Day. I shit you not, there is. But, here are some anime holidays, though, that we'd love to add to the calendar, provided nobody stopped us. But yes, it's a time of year when everybody debates over which fucking holiday they like, and when the holidays fucking start. You know, it's November. Why do I have to listen to Christmas music in November? Especially at my job right now. And I loved it. I kind of hated it. I shouldn't say loved it. Oh, no, ironically and sarcastically loved it. That they fucking put the music on half an hour early yesterday. I had to sit there and be subjected to freaking happy holiday bullshit for an extra 30 minutes. I wasn't expecting. But, yeah, that was, yeah. So while you're all debating this entire bullshit of when the holidays are officially supposed to start, you know, you're not supposed to see Christmas trees on sale at department stores until December, but here they're up in like the end of September, beginning of October, sharing the limelight with pumpkins, skeletons, ghosts, and everything else, and you're seeing Valentine's Day stuff in the middle of December when you're trying to celebrate one holiday, the other holiday's already banging on its door like, I'm here! Yeah, you're not having this little debate this time around, folks. But while you're all having your little pissing contest over there, here are some nice anime holidays that we would love to add to the calendar, provided nobody stopped us. And first off, I agree with some of these. I agree with some of these. Some of them. Not all. September 19th, Nice Boat Day. Now, for those of you that have never seen the anime School Days, let me save you the trouble. Don't. It's not worth the effort. Trust me. It is not worth the effort of watching this, okay? But School Days was a convoluted dating sim that became a very weird anime. No, we're looking at weird in the rearview mirror here as we're going 90 miles an hour down the freeway and it's chasing us like the T-1000 in Terminator 2. That's what we're looking at in the rearview mirror here with this one. And that very weird anime had a very weird ending. Darker, even the original game's goriest bad ending. Ooh, yeah. I've actually looked it up. Let me put it this way. It makes Five Nights at Freddy's and basically any of those slasher and horror movies, it makes them look tame in comparison. So dark, in fact, that when a very real crime happened the day before the episode aired, many networks opted to preempt it with a calming boat footage. Yes, what ended up happening was a girl murdered her father, I believe it was with a hatchet, or she stabbed him or something, but she killed her father, and just like that, the networks were like, whoa! Oh, hell no! Wait. Yeah, hey, we're getting ready to load up the last episode of School Days. Just give me a heads up. Oh, okay. Hey, wait, what's the episode? Oh, here's the plot synopsis. I'm gonna go run this up to the studio. And as the poor, lackey is walking towards the elevator, all of a sudden you can just feel the disturbance in the force as the earth begins to tremble beneath their feet of, no! no! And they go running like Shatner in the opening of T.J. Hooker and tackle the poor person to the ground, grabbing it from their hands and going, no, this has not seen the light of day yet. Read this! Oh my god, yeah, no. Put a boat scene on instead. But yeah, that actually was pretty, it was a funny... This has become like a meme now. Whenever something really bad happens, we're just going to put a boat scene up. Oh, look, there's a mass murder that just happened live. Here's a boat scene. Oh, look, this car chase just turned into a mess. Oh, my God, that body just... Here's a boat scene. Forget what you just saw. Here's a boat scene. But yeah, so basically, the ending of the series, for those of you that don't know, the one girl was in love with this guy. They were going to be going out on a boat together. Literally, that was the actual ending of it. They were going to be going on a boat together, spending some nice quality time on a boat. Her younger sister was jealous, and before all this happened, there was another girl, because it's like a freaking little love triangle, and it was a really fucked up one, too. And the other girl was like, well, I'm expecting, his child. Oh, my God, that set up a whole slew of bullshit. So then the one went crazy. The one that was pretending she was expecting killed the guy. And the girl that was supposed to be spending the time on the boat with him was, like, really heartbroken. But then she got revenge. She called the girl up to the school roof, stabbed her, cut her abdomen open. So, oh, you were faking it the whole time. You were lying, you lying little bitch. And then she basically just took the guy's severed head, and she's on this little dinghy. I shit you not, it's a little freaking dinghy. And she's on a dinghy out in the middle of the water, holding his severed head, and she's hugging it like, we're finally together, just you and I. And that was dark as shit. So, of course, when you have the real life thing happening, it's like, no, we're not doing that. But you never suggest tragic holidays, though. No, this one specifically to recognize the birth of a meme and to recognize its unwitting parent, the person who simply commented nice boat over said comedy footage. Since then, the meme has been all but canon. Basically, with the show's creators recognizing it at Comic-Con booths and in a one-shot OVA. So it's fun when the creators are like, yeah, it's a nice boat. It's tragic that they had to put that in. It's tragic for the reasoning why, but I've said it so many times before, if you can't laugh at something, if you can't find humor in something, in some way, you can't find a way to lighten a mood, then it's really bad. But if you can lighten the mood with this, that is kind of hilarious. Oh, it's a nice boat. It is a nice boat, by the way. It is a very nice boat. Okay. The next one will be October 3rd. Don't forget. For those of you that have ever seen Full Metal Alchemist, 3 October 11, don't forget was what Edward Elric basically scrolled into the backside of his pocket watch on the inside, because it was the day that he burned down his family home, and him and Alphonse left on their own little journey. So out of all the holidays, though, this one actually has some support behind it. And believe me, we fans of anime, and we Full Metal Alchemist fans, remember October 3rd. It is an important point in the show's history, the day the Elric brothers vowed to never turn back, setting out on a new journey. Fans around the world and some anime companies are fully on board with FMA Day. And even though it stems from horrible experiences that led to the amazing things, whether you remember the day as somber, hopeful, or kind of scary, it's up to you. You realize that a lot of holidays actually do come around because of horrible events. I mean, look at Pearl Harbor Day. That was a horrible event, and it's a holiday. We remember that every single year. October 3rd, FMA Day. We would remember that. I mean, there's freaking Goku Day. For God's sake, this was it May 9th? May 4th. May the 4th be with you. Star Wars Day. Come on. Although, I'm pretty sure this last one will not get on, because I'm pretty sure the grandpa sitting on top of his throne is not going to give up this day for this one. December 25th, Edgeworth's Awful Day. So for those of you that have ever seen Phoenix Wright or Ace Attorney, no. We Yeah, not happening. So late December already plays host to a lot of holidays. You have Christmas, Christmas Eve. You have Hanukkah. I think Kwanzaa's thrown in there too yet. I can never tell when Kwanzaa starts. I always have to look at a calendar. You got New Year's Eve on the 31st. There's a whole slew of holidays within the last 2 weeks of December. But yes, primarily the ones, though, who celebrate start date, we're negotiating right now. Yeah. Yeah. At this point, though, it is so crowded that no one's going to mind one more, right? Yeah, I doubt it highly. I'm pretty sure Christmas ain't going to give up its throne for Edgeworth Day on the 25th. Trust me. I think there's an entire caucus of people that will stop that one from happening. But anyway, I digress. I digress here. Where was I? Of course, we're talking about the events of Ace Attorney's Turnabout Goodbyes, in which Miles Edgeworth gets framed for murder and then has to relive traumatic memories of his father's death and has to watch his best friend talk to a parrot in a legitimate court of law. Yeah. At this point, Christmas is a wash for Edgeworth from now on. Kind of like having a birthday on Christmas, except instead of getting stuffed on presents, you have horrible flashbacks to the time your dad got shot in an elevator. So let's double up our celebration to make sure everybody's favorite frilly prosecutor is feeling all right. Yeah, no, I don't think so. I never liked Edgeworth. I'm sorry, but yeah, I don't think people are gonna want to have another holiday on top of Christmas. We already got Christmas on the 25th. It'd be like, no. And the sad thing is I could definitely not see this happening in a good way. And if it does happen, I think this is one of those that'll be squarely one of the unspoken holidays. But most of the time, yes. But there are some other holidays out there, like anime events, that I'm pretty sure everybody would love to add into the counter. But I do agree with at least two of the three here. Nice Boat Day, definitely. And don't forget. But Nice Boat Day, definitely. September 19th, Nice Boat Day. It's a nice boat, isn't it? It's a lovely boat. It's a lovely boat, isn't it? Yes. Oh my, it's a lovely boat. It's a lovely boat. It's a very lovely boat. It's so vibrant and full of life, and it's a lovely boat. Very, very lovely boat. Very lovely boat. I know somebody out there is going to go, you have problems, don't you? So many, I can't even begin to start. But yes, it's a lovely boat, though. But yes, there are some good anime holidays out there. I'm pretty sure somebody can find something to love about them. But it's a very lovely boat. This is September 19th. Lovely, nice boat day. It's a very lovely boat, isn't it? Yes. Followed by October 3rd, don't forget. Hey, October doesn't have a lot of holidays. What you got? Columbus Day? Yeah, what's October? Wait, hold on, I have wait a minute, hold on, I have a planner here, hold on. Hold the phone. Okay, here we go, holidays. Okay, let's see here, October. Okay, you got Columbus Day and Thanksgiving Day in Canada. That's it. And those are on October 11th. And then you got Halloween. So there's only 3 for October. So yeah, I'm pretty sure October could use another holiday. As for September, we have, let's see here, Labor Day in the U.S. and Canada, National Grandparents' Day on the 12th, the first day of Rosh. Yeah, I'm going to mispronounce that, so I do apologize. Hana. Please don't chastise me for mispronouncing that. On September 7th. International Day of Peace on the 21st. That must work so well. First day of Fall on the 22nd. And Yom Kippur on the 16th, followed by the first day of... What the hell is that? Sukkot? On the 21st. I do apologize for mispronouncing these. But yeah, I'm pretty sure we could have another holiday thrown in there. I mean, we got Daylight Savings Times ending, ironically, 7th. So, yay. That's always freaking fun. You have Election Day in the U.S., Veterans Day on the 11th, Remembrance Day in Canada on the 11th, and of course Thanksgiving. Then you get in December, you have Pearl Harbor Day. Okay, Hanukkah is on the 29th. First day of winter is the 21st. Christmas Eve 24th. Christmas Day the 25th. Boxing Day in Canada. and I think over in the UK too, on the 26th. The first day of Kwanzaa is the 26th, and then New Year's Eve on the 31st. Like I said, I can never tell you when Kwanzaa starts or when Hanukkah starts. I actually have to look at a calendar because I'll always print it on the calendars. I always got to look at a calendar to see when they start because I don't know. But yes, so apparently, yeah, I'm pretty sure we can squeeze one more holiday in October. That's not a problem, and definitely one more in September. That's not a problem. So yeah, we can do that. But nice boat day. I should start a change.org petition to officially have Nice Boat Day be September 19th. Should be Nice Boat Day. I am curious how many people I would get to sign that. I'm honestly curious at this point how many would sign that. I really am. Alrighty, everybody, and that's going to do it then this week for the Absolutely Completely Random Podcast. It's been a pleasure being here with you guys and gals and everybody else, everyone. It's just been a pleasure being here with everybody for like the last hour or so you put up with me. I appreciate it. Hopefully, everything will work out. I'll be able to keep going with the channel. I'm really hoping because I really do like doing this, but with the way things seem to be going with my job, I may not be allowed to do this much longer. So, I may not be able to do this much longer, which is what really bothers me. But yes, so thank you all though for being here. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate it. I really do. Don't forget, I do have a Patreon page, patreon.com/webdesigner18. You can also check it out on there. I also have a Ko-fi page. I'm not expecting anything from either, to be honest with you, at this point. So there's what it is. You can also check me out, like I said, over on the Web Designer 18 Facebook page. Check out my Twitter. Come hang out, shoot the shit with me over at Otaka Roads. That's the @ symbol, capital OTAKU, capital RHOADS over on Twitter. And don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell here on the Web Designer 18 YouTube channel. And until next time, folks, I am out of here. I'm out. I'm done. I'm gone. I'm like the ghost of Christmas yet to come. I am a figment of your imagination. Bye, everybody, and I'll catch you all next week.